Hi there. Parasocial relationships have a stigma around them, and that being in one yourself will ruin your life. Or, even worse, will make you a Blackpink stan. But that's not telling us the full story. Parasocial relationships don't just affect us in negative ways, they can inspire us, as well as make a positive impact in our lives overall. We're gonna be exploring this phenomenon, and figure out a way to use this to our advantage and push ourselves to heights we've never imagined before. And to do that, let's figure this out first. What the hell is a parasocial relationship? Parasocial relationships, or PSR for short, are one-sided connections people have with a person that they don't know. Think of it as imaginary friends for adults. These aren't exclusive to K-pop either. These can also happen with celebrities or movie stars. PSRs develop through multiple parasocial interactions, which are anytime people engage with their favorite idols, either through their content, live streams, etc. By knowing this, I want you to understand that PSRs comes in different shapes and sizes. Not all of them are sasaengs that are trying to stalk your favorite idol, nor are all of them people who don't want Karina to date anyone. There's a spectrum I'd like to propose, and it's titled the Parasociality Spectrum. The spectrum is made up of three main parts: low, mild, and high. The further we go to the right, the less benefits and the more consequences. Let's use Vince Eli as an example. Vince Eli likes to talk about his favorite idols with his friends, and finds them very entertaining. He realizes that they're just entertainers and nothing past that. So, where does Vince Eli land on the scale? He would most likely be around the low spectrum, which is where most of the benefits of PSR comes in. Partaking in the PSR will allow us to have a positive role model in our lives. The persona of a K-pop idol, for the most part, is often the ideal version of a righteous human being. Kind, confident, and hardworking. Through their actions, we can be inspired to act in a similar way, which would only bring benefits to our lives. Steering away from K-pop, in my experience, Kendrick Lamar has inspired me to keep on pushing the boundaries of my creativity. Just the evolution of his artistry alone in his past 5 albums has encouraged me to do the exact same thing on this YouTube channel, pushing the stereotype of what a K-pop channel should be. Kendrick Lamar was always pushing me to strive for more, which enlightens me to another benefit of a PSR, a sense of companionship. Us humans have a natural need of connection for us to thrive. Whether we are socially or psychologically isolated, these PSRs can be a temporary way to fulfill that void, until we can replicate these in real life. The main point is, these PSRs are just guides for our real-life relationships to blossom. PSRs only start to get dangerous once we cross this mild threshold right here. This is Vince Eli too. He starts to develop romantic feelings for the idol, calls them perfect in every single way, and even sets the standard for his future wife to be the idol themselves. He now lives in delusion that if they ever meet, the idol would be glad to see them. Vince Eli lands somewhere around the mild and the high spectrum, which starts to show some of the negative consequences in extreme PSRs. We can easily forget that our relationship with an idol is all one-sided, and that it's all an illusion in our minds. This is not a two-sided relationship where both parties are involved in what's happening. The idol is the one in charge, and we're the ones gladly partaking in their manipulations. Idols, as much as they say they do, they cannot love each and every one of us the same as a friend or a family member can. In extreme cases, when a person is tired of the drawbacks from PSR, not getting reciprocal love from their favorite idols, this may lead to the second consequence of PSRs, and that is neglecting our own reality. In order to get the same type of love we receive from our family members from our favorite idols, we may start to dedicate our lives into meeting them in real life. This will lead to us using all of our money up on albums just to get a chance to make eye contact with our favorite idols. We cannot accept the fact that our connection with our favorite idol doesn't go both ways. It's just us. If that's the case, why do people still partake in PSRs? Well, the main common theme here is that people seem to be lacking a certain desire in their real-life relationships. This is why we gravitate towards idol. They can fill that void in a very easy and convenient way. To help us find a solution to our obsession, it really only starts with one thing, and that is you. We could be looking for intimacy with the opposite gender, a role model, or even just someone to talk to. We need to take a deep dive into our past and find the cause of our obsession. Looking back at our experiences, only then can we truly recognize the reason as to why we were obsessed in the first place. To truly get rid of a weed ruining our beautiful garden, we can't just cut off the branches and leave it there. It'll come back even bigger next time. We need to get our hands dirty, get under all of the dirt, and get rid of the roots of the weed. Only then will the weed never grow back again. It's all up to you now. If you're unsatisfied with your own level of PSR, dig deep into those past experiences and replace the root cause of it for something more positive. Because I want you to remember this, to truly change how we really are, it doesn't start from the outside. True change starts from within here.